Hello everyone, this is the recording for IS391 Unit 6. The reading for this week is Chapter 10, Developing Object-Oriented PHP. The Unit 6 discussion, the initial response is due Wednesday at 11:59. You're to choose one of the four to discuss, one of the 4 points. Remember to reply to 3 others by Sunday, and include at least one open-ended question in one of your replies. Don't forget you need to have an APA reference and in-text citation. The Week 6 Assignment 1 is due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You're to complete Exercise 10.4 on page 610 of the textbook. Create a movies class that determines the cost of a ticket in a cinema based on the moviegoer's age. Assume that the cost of a full-price ticket is $10. Assign the age to a private data member. You can see that code on page 582. Use a public member function to determine the ticket price based on the following schedule, and here's the schedule. And you'll see the private member function on page 584 to 585. So this is how the output looks just from that first part. But you're additionally to design a web page and a script that will accept input, process the input, and print out the output of this assignment. So basically, you're going to have a web page that will take input such as age and process what the ticket price would be, and then print out that information. For this assignment, create a single zip archive that contains all the files needed to run the assignment. This includes PHP scripts, HTML files, and text files. Make sure you have your full name, date, and class number as a comment or annotation on each file. Include remarks how to run the file. Then Week 6 Assignment 2 is due Sunday also at 11:59 p.m. Number 1, you're to create a website for tracking, documenting, and managing the process of interviewing candidates for professional positions. On the main page, include a form with fields for the interviewer's name, position, and date of interview. Also include fields for entering the candidate's name, communication abilities, professional appearance, computer skills, business knowledge, and interviewer's comments. Click the Submit button. Clicking the Submit button should save the data to a MySQL database. Include a link for opening the document that displays each candidate interview information. This is Exercise 8.4 on page 492. It is similar to the Unit 5 assignment. You're to zip and submit all the files used in the project, including PHP scripts, web page forms, database, and images. Take a screenshot of the working application at the time of creating new record for a candidate. Take a screenshot of the working application at the time of displaying each candidate's interview. Then Week 6 Assessment 2 continued is number 2. You're to create a web page that stores airline surveys in a MySQL database. Include fields for the data and time of the flight number, and other fields you consider appropriate for identifying a particular flight. Also include groups of radio buttons that allow the user to rate the airline on the following criteria. Now, this is the same assignment that we had in Unit 5 for the Unit 5 assignment. It comes out of the book, Exercise 8.5, page 492. So, don't do it just exactly like the Unit 5 one. Try to add a little extra just to make it different. I'm not going to tell you what extra to do. Just do something. You have your own free choice to do something different. The Week 6 Assessment 2 continues. The radio buttons for each question should have the following options: no opinion, poor, fair, good, and excellent. Include a View Past Survey Results button on the main survey page that displays a list of past survey results. Zip and submit all files used in the project, including PHP scripts, web page forms, database, and images. Take a screenshot of the working application at the time of data entry for the survey. Take a screenshot of the working application at the time of displaying a list of past survey results. The Week 6 quiz is a short one this week. It's due Sunday at 11:59 and only contains 10 questions, but it's still worth 20 points. What is a particular instance of an object? Page 561. After you instantiate an object, what do you use to access the methods and properties contained in the object? Page 564. What are class functions also called? Page 573. What are class variables referred to as? Page 573. What are often also called components? Page 557. What does objects are encapsulated mean? 559. Sometimes I don't write them very clear. But the page numbers are right. So when an object from the class is instantiated, it automatically calls what? Page 563. What are functions associated with an object? Page 557. What means creating an object from a class? Page 600. Although the destructor function is always called, a constructor function is only called when you instantiate a new class object. That's all I have for this week. If you have any questions, please let me know.